So looking at example 1, so our equation is negative 3x plus 2y equals 4. Now in order to figure out the slope and the y-intercept and to get this equation on this graph, we need it in slope-intercept form, right? So we need it as y equals mx plus b. Okay, so this is what we need. So y needs to be by itself. So we've got to figure out how to get that y completely alone so that we've got y equals mx plus b. Because then it becomes very, very easy to identify our slope, our y-intercept, and to graph this equation. Okay, so it's very, very similar to what we've done in the past. I need to move all of this other stuff over here. I need the y by itself. I got to move everything else over here, right? So this is, I've got my equal sign so I can split it down the middle, okay? The first thing I'm going to do is move the x term. Okay, so my first step is to get this x term over here. Now this is a negative 3x, so I'm going to add it. Plus 3x plus 3x. Okay? It's a negative, so I add it because negative 3 plus 3 x's, that will cancel. Okay? So I'm left on this side with 2y. I cannot combine 4 and 3x. They are not friends. They are not like terms, so I'm going to bring them down separately. So I've got positive 3x plus a positive 4. Okay, now my second step, okay, so I moved the x term over. My second step was to bring everything down. Okay, so I moved over my x term, brought the 2y down, brought the 3x and the 4 down. I brought everything down. My third step, okay, is going to be to get rid of y's coefficient. Okay, y's coefficient is just the number in front of it, so we have to get rid of this 2. And in almost every case, you'll be dividing. Okay, so get rid of y's coefficient or to simply divide. So we've got to get rid of this 2, right? So we're going to divide, break those apart. Okay, now the catch here, remember if I do something on this side, I have to do it on this side. When you do it over here, you have to divide everything by 2. So I divided this by 2, so that will cancel. I'm left with y. Now I've got 3x over 2 and 4 over 2. I divided both terms by 2. 3 over 2, if you plugged 3 divided by 2 in your calculator, it would just give you 3 over 2. So we have 3 over 2x. Okay, I just simplified that. Next, I've got positive 4 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is positive 2. Okay, so that last step was to basically simplify. 3 divided by 2 is just 3 over 2. 4 divided by 2 is just 2. So now I have my y equals mx plus b form. I have y equals 3 over 2x plus 2. Remember, my slope is the number with the x, so my slope is 3 over 2, or negative 3 over negative 2. My y-intercept is a positive 2. Now I can get this on my graph. Y-intercept's at a positive 2. My slope is positive 3, positive 2, or, go back to my starting point, negative 3, so down 3, left 2. Okay? And you can see I've got a nice straight line.